Hello, this is Tracy, the artsy gardener. Thank you so much for watching. In today's episode, we are going to Home Depot. I don't know what I was really expecting by going in the beginning of November in a Zone 7 to Home Depot. Definitely mums. I know I was definitely anticipating mums, but I was thinking maybe there would be more like winter interest out there, and I really was disappointed because it was mostly mums. I will show a couple of evergreens and all of that towards the end of the video, but this is what's out there right now is the mums. Don't get me wrong, they look gorgeous. For this little guy right here, he's still $4.99. Like, I feel like it should be about half price at this point because in my zone 7, it's dropping down into the 30s at night. Things are starting to get real cold. I was kind of looking maybe for like a Thanksgiving harvest spread, but this is the only bunch of pumpkins that they had. I did like that little, or it's not that little, but this green gourd over here. I really liked it. Like, look at that stem. That has some character right there. So I went inside and I started checking out the planters, and not a big selection. Again, it's November. I'm in a zone 7, so people aren't really gardening. I mean, only crazy people like me are looking around for garden stuff. I think I was even hoping that some of the terracotta pots might be discounted, but nothing was really discounted to my liking at least. So here's a little bit of winter interest. These arborvitaes, they were $14.99, now discounted to $8.99. So I guess that's a good deal. I mean, they're little guys. I feel like they should only be $8.99 to begin with. So this is really it right here. This is Home Depot's outdoor gardening section. As you can see, it's bare bones. The mums, they look fabulous. They're in bloom. They do have a couple of cabbage here. $3.33. Like, I was going to say $3.99, but no, $3.33. So I guess that's a good deal. But again, I live in a zone 7. Things are getting cold at night. These things are not going to last too much longer outside. Here we go. Here's some of the winter interest that I was hoping to see. So here are some emerald green arborvitaes. Everything in the red buckets, they are full price, so there is no discount. See, emerald green arborvitaes. And then, yeah, they're $59.98, so $60. That's not a discount. And they're really not going to establish roots right now, so they do have to stay in a pot. So everything in the red pods are full priced right now at Home Depot. And here's one more pass through of these beautiful mums. This is stunning. I mean, I do love a good mum. I wish they were hardy mums. I went to my friend's garden and she did just get regular mums, and she said, oh, hers were coming back every year, but I've had no luck. So here I am inside Home Depot, and this right here is why there is no more gardening stuff. Santa is the reason that there is no gardening stuff. Santa said, good day, we're bringing in Christmas. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Santa. I love Christmas. I'm probably putting up a Christmas tree soon. I just had to just make it known that Santa's in Home Depot, okay? The amaryllis bulbs. I've had great luck with these. I like to give them to my kids' teachers for Christmas. I always find that it's just a really nice gift. Just because, I don't know, giving a flower is lovely. And when it blooms, it's like hope. So I like to give hope to the teachers. And look at this great selection. They do have a nice selection. $8.98 for this brand right here. Not too shabby. And then here is the Red Lion Amaryllis. Lovely. I got the red one last year and I put it outside, and he did really good during the summer. Just grew a lot of foliage, didn't bloom again. But I'm very hopeful because they usually bloom around like February-ish by me. And then look, here's a bag of bulbs right here. Well, just one bulb. But then I went to the plant section, like the indoor plant section, and found some bulbs, 50% off. This is what I wanted to say. This is why I went to Home Depot. I was looking for some discounts here. Nothing really caught my interest. Don't get me wrong. I love everything. Everything caught my interest, but nothing that my wallet was willing to spend. 15 alliums for, let's just say, almost $8 is not too shabby. I did buy a whole bunch of alliums from Costco, a super big bag for like 60 bucks, and I planted them all out. I'll definitely be showing that in my spring garden tour. So I wasn't looking for them right here, right now, but I do think that's a good deal. Daffodils. I've been thinking about getting more daffodils because in my front yard last year, I planted some daffodils, but a lot of tulip bulbs, and the deer were like, thank you very much for this snack. Didn't really get to enjoy too many of the tulips at all, but they kept the daffodils alone. So that big bag of daffodils was a good deal. It was 30 bulbs, and then it was 50% off. So like 11 bucks. Not too shabby. So this orange tulip color would look so great with alliums. Like that color combo, even yellow with alliums, I think are so lovely. But I got a whole bunch of tulip bulbs from a local farm that was doing a $25 all you can dig up tulip like extravaganza. And I got like 300 tulip bulbs. I gave a lot to friends and family, but I'm so excited to get them in the ground. I will be having a future video soon, so definitely make sure you subscribe and check it out because that will be happening real soon. That's funny. This is kind of like the color scheme that I was talking about with the alliums, the purple and yellow. This has like a red in it, which I do like too, but even that orange, oh, that would really look killer in the garden. So I'm relatively new to gardening. I've never used a bulb planter. This is $9.98. Has anyone used this before? I'd love to hear feedback on this if anyone's used it. Is it worth it? I don't know. So let me know, please. So that was it for the bulbs inside. So I went outside to look at some winter interest. This Dwarf Mugo, adorable. I really liked it. It does though get 3 to 5 feet tall, and I'm not looking for something that big in my garden. I mean, it would be great winter interest. And then this spruce baby blue, this gets like 40 feet tall, or could get 40 feet tall, and then like 8 to 10 feet wide. Again, that's like real estate investment in your yard. And that was for $34.98. And then the Mugo was, what was that, $14.98? Really nice stuff, but not ready for that landscape investment right now. The Japanese holly, it is lovely. It's not deer resistant, so the deer would definitely like that more than I would. Again, here's some more arborvitaes against there for the $8.99. And then this lovely white pine, really lovely. In the red pots, those are not 50% off. And that is for $26.98, right? Yep, $26.98. I mean, that's a fair price. It's lovely. I like that. And I don't think that that is deer resistant. So I do need to keep my eyes open for deer resistant. So these Mugos are definitely, the Dwarf Mugos is definitely catching my eye. This isn't a bigger pot. This one was $26.98. It's a good looking, sharp looking plant, but I'm not ready at this point to add that to my garden. And yep, see, red pots and holiday are not 50% off or not discounted. This southwestern white pine gets about 30 to 60 feet tall. For $59.98, that's a great investment for your yard. It's going to take up a lot of space. Right now, I don't need that in my yard, but for someone else that is trying to have some good ground coverage, that's a great deal. And this guy right here, the Dwarf Alberta spruce, that gets to about 8 feet tall. So again, for $79.98, that's a good investment. It's fair. Here is an inkberry holly. I'm not really familiar with holly all that much. This one is deer resistant, but I had some holly when I first moved into my house, and we ended up taking it all out because I wasn't a fan of it. And now I don't know if I want to add a holly in or not. I'm kind of on the fence about it. What's your thoughts on holly? Do you guys like holly bushes? I don't know. The berries, I don't know if it does it for me. But this is the selection that they have at Home Depot. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tracy. I'm the Artsy Gardener. I am an artist. You can find my art for sale in my Etsy shop, The Artsy Gardener 29. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing because it does help me and my channel out. And if you're not out there doing something artsy today, please get out there and do something artsy. Have a lovely day.